how to use Radicai to buy 500 Firehawk helicopters to put out the next fire. Call it Palisades Fire Leadership. Keep talking about this water from the Pacific Northwest that Donald turned the valve to put out my house fire. It didn't happen. It won't happen next time because that's not possible. So I want a fleet of helicopters to come in and put out the next fire. What time is it? Oh yeah, you can enter normal time. Well, we'll do that next time. So we're going to do, who makes the Firehawk helicopter? Firehawk helicopter. Okay, so it's Sikorsky, holds 1,000 gallons by Lockheed Martin, the S-70. There it is. Okay, so this thing, let's save that image. We'll go back and we'll grab this website. We can put the website link here. We can put the image right there. We can say Sikorsky, should be here. Just, yep, there's the logo. I just entered them. And it would be, oh, we're going to need, well, see, we don't have Lockheed yet, but we'll get that one in. So Lockheed sells it. The brand is Sikorsky. It's not paid. I want 500 of these things at least. I was asking for 1,000. Let's do 500. See if the Donald cheaps out on us. Multiplies the amount. What's the cost? Cost of Firehawk helicopter. 16 and 12. Pretty big variation there. Typical cost is between 16 and 29.4 million. Though some state and county conversions have reportedly been purchased for around 24 to 26 million. All right, we're going to go to 26 million because things are costing a lot. But since we're buying a lot of them, 26 million. But we'll do, say, we'll add, for now, a 10% discount. Yeah, that'll work. So, get out of classification. We'll just leave it for that for now. Yeah, that looks good. So now, as a presentation factor or a planning factor, we have 500 US dollar 26 million Firehawk helicopters at a discount of 10%. Okay. That is listed. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's in there. Add 10%. Okay. Didn't take off the beta. It is working now. So, you know, you can plan out whole things. This is going to cost $11.7 billion. Okay. We're going to need personnel, training. Okay. Let's do training. Okay. We're going to need, that's Palisades Fire Leadership. Guessed it. This might crash, but let's do 2 p.m. What time is it? 2:14 p.m. I don't know why it's saying that doesn't work, but I think it will. So again, well, this will be, I don't know who trains them. I guess the Air Force, USAF. Nice. The Air Force will train them, and we're gonna have what? 500 times 4 would be 2,000 guys at a minimum. And let's say it costs, I don't know, what does it cost to train them? Let's say it costs a lot of money. Let's say it costs $50,000 a guy to train these guys. Well, there won't be any discount. And there won't be any tariffs. Training. How much does that cost? Oh, we didn't, what did we do? Oh, it was did it as a total amount. We got to have a multiplies amount. Okay. $100 million to train these guys. Okay. Now I need a base. Let's do 3 bases. Let's do one in like Ohio, another one in like Colorado, another one maybe Texas, and then Alaska and Hawaii as mini bases. So we'll do large bases, Ohio, Colorado, Texas. To the vendor, we're going to call these 500 million each. Okay, $500 million each. That's probably on the high side. So we'll have a tariff with materials. Let's call this that 20% on tariff overrun. Oh, we're going to have 3 of those. No, not 23. 3 multiplies them out. So I need 1.8 billion for 3 large bases. And then I need small bases in Alaska and Hawaii. Actually, we're going to leave that because it'll show that it'll do it on its own. So we'll do, we don't have a vendor. The smaller bases, let's call those 200. You can probably just put these at existing military bases. Let's just call it what it is. Let's have full on everything. Housing for the guys, you know, just like a normal fire station, but for 2,000 guys. Way over budgeted. We can always, same thing, the tariff is going to be a 20% cost overrun. Oh yeah, we're going to have, did it again. Might have to make that more of a feature. Stands out. 2 bases at 200 million is 480 million with the extra tariff overruns. So we're looking at a total of $14 billion to eliminate future fires, which I don't think that, okay, we didn't add in the cost of these guys every year, which, salaries. Now you can actually go, you know, we didn't actually, you don't have to type that in every time. You can go to the project and it'll auto do it, but for some reason I wasn't thinking. So we're going to do 2,000 guys, multiplies the amount. I don't know what we pay these guys. What does a helicopter pilot make? Let's call it 90 grand. Oh, no, wait. I have no idea what it is. So let's pay him $115,000 a year. That might be low still. It might be way high. I really have no idea. We're going to have a lot of these guys. Every guy that comes out of the military that ever flew a chopper will move into this as their next career or commercial. We'll have lots of guys flying choppers. Elon gave me some shit that they won't have enough guys, but I don't believe that for a second. All right, salaries. It's going to cost us. Is that right? Oh, 115 million a year. That's, see, way too high. 115,000 a year. Okay, 230 million a year. 230 million. Oh, here we go. So $230 million a year pays for the personnel on a $14 billion investment, and we don't have to have wildfires anymore. Last I checked, sorry, my fridge is going off right now if you hear that noise. It's pouring some ice cubes. So $14 billion. The Palisades fire, my house burned down, cost $500 billion. It's just one fire. Imagine if a fleet of helicopters is just falling. Okay, maybe instead of 3, they'd probably take too long on a big. Let's do 50 bases. We already had those ones covered. 200 million. Fuck it. Let's just $200 million times 48 more bases. Let's call it 225 million, which is still probably high. We could build these things for 100 million a pop, no problem. You don't even need that much. You can build it for a lot less. We're just being extravagant with this tool I built here, huh? So right now we got 48 large bases, 225 a piece, costs us $12.96 billion. Whole thing coming in at $25.5 billion to have bases in every state with, I guess that would only be 10 Firehawks per state. And I guess we could, no, see, that's not enough. That's why I was originally asking for 1,000. And then 3,000. So we need 1,000 Firehawks. Now we're up to $37 billion. But how much do we, I believe after the fire, I asked Donald for these helicopters, zero money. That's why he's a bad leader. He gives ICE $200 billion to create his private military force with the masks on, you know, no one can see. But this is a good idea. Actually, I want to go full on. Let's go full on. My full on idea. We got 3,000 Firehawks, and we should probably do some Chinooks, which is the double blade one. Actually, we'll keep it right here. We'll do 1,000 Chinooks, which would be, what would that be per? I guess it'd be 20 Firehawk helicopters per state. That's pretty good. Add that to the California fleet. That's a lot. I feel like maybe it's, you know, I don't know, maybe North Dakota doesn't need quite as many. But we should be equitable. I don't know. I think some states are a little more fire prone than others. But still, I want like an invasion force of these helicopters. All right, so let's do the Chinook. Chinook fire helicopter. So that's this thing. These things are badass. All right, so we saved that image. Oh, and I never showed you. So we could, at any time we're giving this presentation, we can just pull up this. Or we could go back to, well, here's the actual website for them, Firehawk Helicopters. So you can just add anything to it. Images. Okay, you're ultimately, let's talk about that. Like, you can plan your entire budget out with this thing. All your vendors, okay? All your expenses. I could ask this thing, show me, this might be slowed up because I had all the tariffs, and I had the tariff system slowed up my engine. I got to rebuild part of it so it's fast. So let's say, show me all the gasoline I have purchased ever. $59,000 of gasoline. Okay. Show me on 55 pages. Show me everything I bought at Chevron. Somebody's screaming outside. I hope you don't hear that. 32,000 of it at Chevron. See, very interesting tool if you're running a business and let's say, I don't know, Elon, who, my company is not actually public. This should be an IPO. This is feature rich. I could go on for 2-3 days with the features. It's insane. Okay, you can run, this is an automated corporation. We haven't even gotten into it. I've been showing you financial planning tools. It'll run your money, your time, your company, your employees, your investors, your clients, everything. We'll get into it. However, for now, happy Friday. Let's keep it at that. January 1st. $4,994 this year. Probably a little extra because after the fire, I was burned out of my house and was driving around for a while.